long and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to give you guys an update on my life, on my vegan journey, as well as my weight loss. I was so surprised to see a couple comments on my last video asking me what's going on, how are you doing, and things like that. So I decided to come back with an update. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube, but I'm coming back and I want to make videos every single week to really update you guys, and as well as keep this video diary to document my weight loss journey. So what's been going on with my plant-based diet? So I'm gonna be honest. I have I've done about 75-25%, you know. I am committed, but I get a lot of temptation. Not necessarily within my household. Like here in my apartment, I don't have any non-vegan food. I don't have any milk, any eggs, any dairy, any meat, anything like that. But as soon as I go out into the world, it's when like I leave my safe space. So like at work, people bake, they bring in cupcakes, there's donuts, there's other foods. You know, my office provides lunch like once a week, and it's never vegan friendly. The only thing that's usually vegan friendly is the salad. So it kind of sucks because I want to have that, you know, that relationship with my coworkers, and I want to be able to sit down and eat a meal with them and have the same meal, but it's just not possible. And I think that this journey has caused me to have more of an awareness of how much social things include food. Even though I live a very solitary, isolated life, you know, I live by myself. My friends, I met them at college, but they're home now because it's summertime. So, and I'm in this big city with only a couple people that I know. So friends I do have, you know, everything is, we socialize over food, and it can be kind of stressful trying to figure out what to eat. And also I'm on a budget. I work part-time. I just graduated with my master's in applied psychology, so that was awesome. And I am on a budget because while I was in school I worked part-time, and that was very limited hours, and my paycheck went primarily towards maintaining my household, buying groceries, things like that. So being on a vegan diet has saved me a lot of money. I don't have to worry about buying meat and what meat is on sale and buying sides to go with the meat. And I get a lot of, excuse me, just burped. I get a lot of pleasure out of just eating some rice and beans and, you know, some corn, peppers, and onions, and having like a taco bowl. Like, that is bomb. Where I struggle is cravings for cheese. Before I went on the plant-based diet, I had this incredible cheese addiction. You know, cheese, like the saltiness and there's so many different varieties of cheese. I was addicted to cheese. I had it daily. So since I went on this vegan journey, I have bought one package of cheese, and I actually got a pimple like the day after I bought it. So I was like, you know what, I'm done. I haven't had any milk, any eggs, any meats, any fish. I have had a cheese pizza. So those are my weaknesses. Baked goods and cheese are the two things that I'm struggling with. But as long as I actually, I was going to mention this later, but I got a visionary journal, the Create Your Vision journal. I got it online. I can link it below where exactly I got it. And you identify goals for the next year. One of my goals is to lose 100 pounds. And part of that is having things in my house or, you know, in my purse that I can have, sweet treats that I can have that are vegan friendly and that aren't going to mess up my lifestyle. I have a vending machine right outside my office at work that has Kit Kats and what are those little Ritz Bits cheese things and juice, and it has all the things that I like or that I crave, salty, sweet, those types of flavors. And it's super convenient because it's 3 steps away from my office. So my journal, I put on my list to create a plan to buy things that I can have that are vegan friendly and that are going to satisfy those salty sweet urges. So I am working on a plan, but it's just going to take more time. I initially just jumped in and said, this is what I'm going to do. But now I see that people transition to veganism for a reason. It's not everyone goes vegan overnight. I feel like anybody can go vegetarian overnight and then from vegetarian veganism. And I was only vegetarian for 2 weeks before I tried veganism. So I'm giving myself a break. I'm still not eating dairy, no eggs, no cheese, no meat, things like that. But I'm giving myself a little bit more time to really make sure that I have kitchen staples. And I watch a lot of vegan What I Eat in a Days, and they are full of a bunch of ingredients that I don't have on hand, but it's staples in their household. So I decided to make a list of vegan staples that I want to keep in my house. You know, I'm nut free, so you know the walnuts, almonds, and things like that won't be on that list. But you know, things like cacao nibs and like vegan snacks. Like I love Sun Cups. If you ever had them, they're like Reese cups but with sunflower seed butter. So that's really good for us nut-free people, or even people in general. I think they taste really good and it really satisfies that salty sweet craving. But the issue is that they're kind of expensive. On Thrive Market, I think it was only like $1.75, but there's a Fresh Market near my house they're like $2.50, and $2.50 for like 2 little Reese, the Reese cups are like $1, but $2.50 for one little thing is kind of outrageous. So I see why people think that veganism is expensive, because the vegan fake cheeses and the vegan butters and the vegan meat replacements are expensive. If you buy all the fancy nuts and seeds and things like that, that can add up. But if you just eat the bare bones, fruits, vegetables, rice, legumes, pasta, beans, things like that, it's really inexpensive. So I think that there is, any diet can be overly expensive, and there are some diets that can be cheaper. But to me, veganism has helped me save money. Like I got all the groceries that I'll need for the next week actually, for $18. I bought sweet potatoes, I bought cans of beans, I bought tomatoes, I bought rice paper rolls, vermicelli rice noodles. I bought a ton of stuff to make spring rolls. I'm gonna have chili. I'm gonna have chili on sweet potatoes. I bought a loaf of bread. I have pasta, things like that. But to me, I think that I need to learn to experiment more, go outside my range of foods that I always eat. Even when I wasn't eating a plant-based diet, I was still eating pasta every week, tacos every week, Asian inspired food every week. So I think branching outside of that will be nice for me, something that I'm working towards. But I'm still on this journey. I actually just started practicing yoga about 2 days ago. So yoga is something I've been wanting to do for years, but I think I'm going to start taking steps to just do the things I want to do, figure out what I enjoy in terms of physical activity. So that is kind of an overview update on my plant-based diet. I'm still on it. I'm going to say I'm not transitioning anymore in terms of a plant-based diet, but I'm trying to manage the cravings, the urges outside of my home. So it's easy when you have breakfast, lunch, dinner prepared and stuff. But what about, if I'm at my job and they provide lunch and it's like, well, that macaroni and cheese looks really good, or something like that. It's hard to just say, no. Or if you don't have, like, say I had lunch yesterday, I brought 3 spring rolls, and it filled me up right then and there, but 2 hours later I was starving. So I was like, oh, I should go to the vending machine. But I stopped myself and just drank bunch of water. So, I'm just going to work on managing those type of issues outside of my safe place and update you guys on how I'm doing that and things like that. So I want to talk about my visionary journal that I got. It was pretty expensive. It was $55. To me, that's pretty expensive for someone who's working part-time right now. I am looking for full-time employment, but until I get that, you know, I actually had asked my dad to buy me this, so he did that, which was awesome. So what you do is you have a year to basically plan the goals that you want to meet. There's space for 12 goals in 6 different focus areas. So I'm not going to share all my specific goals, but my focus areas are health and basically weight loss and nutrition and exercise and things like that. Career, finding, you know, a hustle that I like to do, finding a full-time job that I enjoy and that pays well. Another focus area is finances, and I have one that's self-growth, spirituality, and relocation, because I am looking to move. I currently live in Ohio, but I'm looking at Virginia or Florida, somewhere on this side of the country, because I want to be close enough to my family where they don't have to take an 18-hour flight to California or Washington or something like that. So that's where I'm at with my journal. I just got it yesterday, and I've filled out all of my goals, but I have not filled out, I'll show you. So for each goal, you write your goal, and then you write your why. And this why is what I took the most time on, figuring out why is it important for me to meet this goal. And then there's a space where you brainstorm all the steps, anything that you think that you should do, can do, might want to do in order to meet this goal. And this is where you just take 10 minutes and just write it all out. It doesn't have to make sense, doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to be your ideas. It's brainstorming. And then here you take your brainstorming to another level and you create an action plan with due dates. And so I really like this journal primarily because there are no dates in it. And one of my issues personally was I've been through a lot of planners, and planners always start with a date. They start with a July or a January or something like that. So I find myself waiting to get started. Or if I get the journal in August and it started in July, I never quite meet my goals because something's off. I don't know. I think it's a discipline thing or a me thing rather than a journal or planner thing. So it gave me an excuse, like, oh, well, I didn't start this in time, so I'm not going to meet these goals. But this is on my time, and that's what I appreciate about it. So it's just holding me accountable. Also, one thing I've been working on, in addition to, you know, the plant-based diet, journaling, and getting my life together, is self-discipline. I watched a YouTube video this morning that just kind of changed my perspective on things, and I even wrote on one of my goals is that I crave self-discipline. I need self-discipline. I feel like I've been getting through life with a moderate amount of self-discipline, just enough to skate by, just enough to finish school, just enough to get a place, and just enough to manage finances, but not enough self-discipline to get me where I want to go. So that is like my theme for this whole journaling for my life for at least the next year, is just building self-discipline, developing that discipline, having myself on a schedule, holding myself accountable, rewarding myself when I meet the goals that I need to meet. You know, it's not just a weekly thing, it's a daily thing. It's a wake up in the morning, and this video, I'm going to link it below, this video discussed waking up in the morning and doing basically guided imagery where you vision yourself where you want to be. You vision yourself in the house you want, in the car you want, making this type of money you want, doing the work that you want to do. Envision that every single day. Wake up in the morning. Remember why you're doing what you're going to do for the day. So that's just my little piece, and I'm going to try the self-discipline, really making out a list for the day. I want to wake up in the morning, 6 a.m. I usually wake up at 6 a.m. every morning, but I watch YouTube videos for an hour and a half, and then I get ready for work. So I think spending that time planning my day, really having a goal for each day, and being intentional with my day, I think that will help me develop self-discipline and also self-growth. Yes. So I'm going to make another video right after this, but I have on a different shirt. But it's going to talk about why I'm going vegan, how I developed an aversion to meat. And it's a simple story to me, but I think that it's important because people go vegan for a number of reasons. It can be health related, it can be because it's trendy, it can be because it's, fitness. They love fitness and they want to become a better athlete. It could be because of animal rights and animal cruelty and things like that. So whatever your reason is, I kind of want to share how I started on this journey. And I think that it will be helpful for me to remember, go back and watch. Why'd you do this? Why'd you start this? Things like that. So I'm thinking about doing more vlog style videos and showing you guys what I'm eating. I don't meal prep because I don't own a microwave. I have no microwave at my house. I do have a microwave at work, but I don't typically meal prep. I usually cook daily because I have the time to. Like when I get off work, it takes me 30 minutes to get home, so I'm home by like 5:30, before 6. It takes me 20-30 minutes to cook, and then I eat dinner. So to me, unless you have like that go lifestyle or something like that, I like fresh food, and I like to take whatever I made for dinner for lunch, and then I can have a new dinner every night, things like that. I've meal prepped in the past, and it was okay, but just decided to do something different. So let me know if there's any questions or if there's anything that you guys want to know. Leave them in the comments below. I hope I gave an okay update. So basically, I'm still on the plant-based diet. I graduated school, so I have more time to focus on me and my goals. I am looking for full-time employment, but that probably won't change when I do videos. I do them on Sundays, and I probably won't upload until Monday or something like that. And yeah, I'm hoping that everything works out the way I hope it should. Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, please like this video, comment, ask questions. I would love to have a dialogue with you guys. Thank you guys so much. There were a few people that commented, and I was like, what? People care about my journey? That's amazing to me. So thank you guys so much for your support. Subscribe if you are interested in learning more about me, this journey. I really want to help other people, and I want to be transparent. I don't want to be one of those people who act like veganism is perfect and being on this diet is easy, because it's not always easy. There are easy aspects, but a lot of them for me have been mental. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys later.